chicken soup for the soul. 101 stories to open the heart and rekindle the spirit. Over 8 million copies sold. Hi guys, and welcome to a new episode on this channel. And today we will be talking about chicken soup for the soul. Now, what does chicken soup have to do with the soul? We'll talk about it in a minute after I change. Now, let's just get started right away. Now, chicken soup for the soul. Okay, firstly, let's talk about what it is about. Other than it's 101 stories to open the heart and just rekindle the soul, which I'm going to need a lighter. Yeah, I just rekindled my soul with soul fire. Not the Minecraft soul fire. Anyway, the chicken, it's about how to replenish ourselves. As the beginning of the title says, to rekindle the spirit. Now, most of our spirits in the world are damaged, and this book tries to help us by giving us advice to try to at least make the minimum effect of changing us so that we are more positive and less negative. Yeah. It seems to work like that, but at least it is a good thing to do for chicken soup. Okay, now that we've talked about what it is about, what is chicken soup have to do with the title? And why is the title called Chicken Soup for the Soul? Now, you know what chicken soup is? It is a tasty soup! And that makes me really want to eat chicken soup. Unluckily, we don't have any chicken soup at home. Sad. So, chicken soup is what you eat, or drink, I could say, when you are sick. Like, it sort of is the prescription that doctors give you. It is the prescription you give yourself when you are sick. It is also the thing that gives us comfort, and it's also the thing that gives us a lot of warmth and happiness. Well, okay, maybe not happiness, but it does give me the happiness. It doesn't mean eating chicken soup always gives you happiness. Okay, just watch economy videos for that. Okay, moving on. Now, as I said earlier, most of the world's souls are damaged. And the soul of the world is also damaged. And chicken soup is like a miraculous medical food. Or, I guess you could say soup or drink. That can somehow mend yourself when you're sick physically or mentally, which is basically your soul. And it turns out that chicken soup is a good antidote to fixing. It is a good antidote to breaking your soul. It mends your soul. It is the cure to mending your soul. And that's why the title is called Chicken Soup for the Soul. And it took the authors Jack Canfield and Mark Victor Hansen like 3 days of meditation to figure out what their title is going to be. And speaking of Jack Canfield and Mark Victor Hansen, let's talk about the origins of Chicken Soup for the Soul. Now, in the audiobook, it actually spoiled how Chicken Soup for the Soul was published. So firstly, Chicken Soup for the Soul was basically a collection of stories that the original author, Jack Canfield, decided to write in a new book of his. Originally, it had 75 stories, and after about a year, he was able to almost finish it. He was almost finished with writing it. And then Mark Victor Hansen and Jack Canfield visited each other, and Mark asked Jack, "What are you doing lately?" And Jack said, "I'm writing 75 stories. That is going to mend the soul. It is going to open the heart and rekindle the soul. Spirit." And Mark Victor Hansen said, "Let me help." Then Jack said that, "Why, I'm almost done anyway." And Mark said, firstly, most of the stories that you use in your first 75 stories is basically, some of them are mine. And also, I think you should have 101 stories. Because in India, 101 stories is a very, very good number. It's like a complete number. So, yeah. Jack and Mark were able to supply 26 more stories to create the 101 stories. I guess that is why National Geographic has 101 lessons, or Psychology 101, or Science 101, or Math 101, or Architecture 101. Millions of years later. Or iPad 101, or Book 101, or Laptop 101. Okay, that is getting ridiculous. I guess you guys could get the point here. But right now, yeah. After they finished their manuscript and decided to call it Chicken Soup for the Soul, they decided to try to publish it. 144 publishers rejected it. And that is way more than Harry Potter was rejected. But if they just gave up publishing after the first 100 publishers rejected it, the Chicken Soup for the Soul wouldn't be here now. And Chicken Soup for the Soul is good. It is a series of books that we can learn to get ourselves ready for the whole wide world. It's also a way that we can figure out how to do stuff and how to rekindle our spirit and open our hearts, which may include cats. And I'm a big fan of cats. After its first year, more than 1 million copies were sold. Today, about 500 million copies were sold. And there are more than 257 Chicken Soup for the Soul titles currently. More than 257. Which includes a second helping of Chicken Soup for the Soul, a third serving of Chicken Soup for the Soul, a fourth course of Chicken Soup for the Soul, a fifth portion of Chicken Soup for the Soul, a sixth bowl of Chicken Soup for the Soul, a condensed Chicken Soup for the Soul, a cup of Chicken Soup for the Soul, a Chicken Soup for the cat and dog lovers. Bing, bing. Chicken Soup for the Christian soul, Chicken Soup for the Christian family soul, Chicken Soup for the college soul, Chicken Soup for the country soul, Chicken Soup for the couple soul, Chicken Soup for the expectant mother soul, Chicken Soup for the father soul, Chicken Soup for the gardener soul, Chicken Soup for the golden soul, Chicken Soup for the golfer soul, Chicken Soup for the kid soul, Chicken Soup for the little soul, Chicken Soup for the better soul, Chicken Soup for the murder soul too, Chicken Soup for the parent soul, Chicken Soup for the pet lover soul, and way lot more than you can think. And yeah, that's a lot. You should read the whole series for this. And they're publishing 5 to 6 Chicken Soup for the Soul books every year. And you can always give them stories to put in their books by email, or the old-fashioned angry letter, or the old-fashioned letter, which is basically what I just said. And why I like this book so much is how it gives advice. The story may not give us a moral, but at least it can give us advice to help mend our souls. Mend others. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you guys did enjoy this episode, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next episode. Snan out. Peace.